Welcome to SaharaTv. So how did you make the connection to Oman?
Firstly, I lost my parents when I was in Damilola Polytechnic. I lost my father and my mother.
Okay.
So things were too difficult, very, very difficult, because I could not go back to school. I have to stop and search for a job. So because I was in ND2, so I was able to use my IT letter to work. I first worked as customer service agent under DSTV.
Okay.
Then later I met someone who introduced me to a job at Aja, which I could not stay there. I only worked less than 1 week. Then I met someone else. His name is Bola, who introduced me to the resort, Inagbe Resort at Lagos, which is owned by Oni of Ife,
Okay.
Mr. Adeyi. So I worked there for some months and I met these two friends, Taiwo and Ken there. They are the one who introduced me to traveling and all that. Then after we talk, though I was planning to gather some money and start up a business myself, maybe I could send myself back to school. But when they introduced me to, though we never planned traveling to Oman, we want to travel to Canada, but we were duped by a pastor who collected more than $1 million from the three of us. So after there is no money, we only have few funds to travel. So that is how an agent, Mr. Yomi, introduced Oman to us, that is the fast and easiest way to travel, and we would work, not knowing it is an housemaid job.
Okay. The Mr. Yomi, what agency, the name of the agency you worked with, so that can be tracking?
By then, he's under Zenith.
Zenith Bank?
No, not Zenith agent. There's the name of the company is Zenith.
How did you make the connection to Oman, and how much it costs you to travel over there?
So it was through a friend, Taiwo and Kende at Inagbe Resort. That was how I get to meet the pastor and the agency.
Okay. So how much did it cost you to travel to Oman?
600 plus.
What job were you promised initially when getting there?
No, they didn't tell us any job. They were just like, when we get there,
There are jobs.
An agent will come and pick us at the airport and we'll stay, maybe lodge, then they fix us to our various places.
Can you tell me about your first few weeks in Oman, how you got to adapt to the environment and realize
there is no first week, there is no second week, because everything is just same from the beginning to the end. When I get to the airport, I was not the only one, actually. I get to meet some Nigerians, some ladies when I get to the airport over there.
Okay.
At Muscat.
Muscat.
So when I get there, there's one man, I guess is under that agency, is that driver. He was the one who picked me up. And he collected our passports immediately.
Okay.
Firstly, we all look at each other that, why did they collect our passports? So on getting to the company, that was when they introduced us to the family I work with. Like, this is the family you work with. You're going there to clean up, to work as an housemaid. So everybody was shocked. That is, we never expect we working as an housemaid over there. We thought at least we can work as a waitress, normal job, not housemaid. So after Normally, the woman I work with, the madam, we call them madam, she's really very nice. But the boss, once you are able to comply with the boss, you enjoy the family. And the boss is always disturbing me because the woman feeds the family.
Okay.
So he is always at home 24 hours. So that makes everything like an L to me. To everybody in Oman, because I still have a lot of friends over there dying to come back. And I have a friend who has even run away. The first week, I told the man I want to talk to my family because no one knows about my whereabouts. I need to talk to them. They were like, no, you don't have to use a phone now. You talk to your family after a month. I will have the chance to talk to them once in a month.
Okay.
So I have no choice but to comply with anything they say. But after that 1 month, I told them I want to use my salary, my first salary. I don't mind using it to buy phone because I need to talk to my family. And that was how I get to a phone. And I faced some challenges when I get the phone because the madam thought I stopped working when I have a phone. Like I'm always talking to my family, browsing and all that. Not knowing that it is the husband that always disturbs me. Immediately she leaves.
Okay. So when exactly did you travel? What year?
That should be 2016.
Costed you 600,000 naira to travel.
Yeah.
Why didn't you think of using that money to start the business you wanted to start initially?
I told you before that I wanted to start. My own mindset was to start a business. But when I actually met the pastor and the way they convinced me that per week we can get 300,000 naira or more. So I just concluded in my mind that let me just go a year, gather some money and come back. That would be the fastest way to save, to have a savings.
And raise more money?
Yes.
You worked with just only one family there?
No.
How many?
2 families.
2 families. Are there any similarities or difference between the situation in the 2 families?
I left the first house because of the harassment. The man every day disturbed me. You want to have sex with me, unless I need to leave this family. And the law in Oman is once we are able to stay in one family for 6 months, that is their own money has expired in that company. You know, they are the one who pay for our visa and tickets. So once you get there, they will be like, they are the one who owns us for that 2 years. So they can do anything for us for that 2 years. And their own company over there, they have an agreement. Like when you get a phone or anything, there will be a guarantee or one, like for 6 months.
Okay.
And after 6 months, you won't be able to return it. So that is how it is there. So when I used 2 months, I could not speak Arabic, but I can get to listen to them a little bit, but I cannot speak Arabic. And once I go back to the office without any evidence, is that they kill me, is that they beat me up, or they do anything for me over there. So I thought to myself, what can I do to get out of this mess? So on one fateful day, the madam go back to office and she told us she will be back around 3 o'clock. I guess they were fasting that time. So immediately she left, the man off his clothes and run down to my own room. Then I need to make a short video because I was holding my phone. So I make just a short video of him naked, so I would be able to run away and go back to the office.
Okay.
So immediately I make the short video, I stay outside the gate and wait for the madam. So immediately she arrived from work. What happened? I said, no, I don't have anything to say until I get to the office. That was how I get to the office. I showed them the video. They were like asking me, how did I get this video? I said, I don't know who gets me the phone. I said, I use my money to. And they were questioning the madam, why will she allow me to use phone and all that? So they deleted the video, and that is how they fixed me to another family. I spent 4 months with the first family and 8 months with the second family.
Wow, that was 1 year. Okay. You said so you've experienced them beating other people up and before fixing them to other
Yes,
places?
of course, because when I go back the first month, they're beating people who come back to the office without evidence, or maybe people who could just complain the work is too much, I can't cope again, or the boss is harassing me and they don't have any evidence, so they get to beat them because they seize our phone immediately we get there. Anyone that has a phone, they will seize it. That until you get to the nurse family, before we'll be able to give you your phone, you are not allowed to talk to any of the family. Even if it is 10 months using that office, you are not allowed to use your phone.
How did they get back to the country?
Normally, I've lost my parents, so I just have to lie to them that they called me in my country that my both parents have an accident.
Okay.
You know, I just have to turn myself to an actress, start crying, start jumping from one place to another, telling them I need to go. Without me, they can't bury them, because the law in our own country is once the parents are dead, the last child of the family should be the one to bury them. So they said, no, they did not accept, because they were like, I can turn them to their own family, to my own family rather.
Okay.
Like, choose them, be like them, mingle with them, turn them to my own family. But I said, no, that is not possible. I need to go. I need to go first, bury them and come back. I promised them to come back. So since they begged me and this is me, I'm not ready to change my mind. So they take me back to the office. Hold me there for like 3 weeks. Maybe I would change my mind of not coming back to my country. I eat once in a day, or they just give me water. Maybe I'll choose. They are just using that to punish me in order to change my mind. That okay, let me just go back and finish my contract. But since they see that things are not easy with this girl, she has really make a determination that she's going to her country. So they asked me, who am I going to call to get my own visa? So I said, because I have 2 phones then. When I was there, the other house, I get a tablet. So when I get a tablet, I drop the tablet for them in the office. Okay. So the first phone I get from the first family, I keep it. So I was talking to my aunt in USA. She wasn't my aunt like that, but family. I get to talk to her that this is what happened, and she's eager. She's really eager for me to leave that country. So she's ready to get me a ticket or anything that will make me leave that country, because she knows what I pass through every day.
Okay.
So she was the one who get my tickets, return tickets back to Nigeria.
All right. Okay. So spent close to 2 years there. How was, apart from the family you lived with, how was life in the country? Were people friendly or otherwise?
It's just like a prison. If someone is a prison, if you're a prisoner, I guess there is no one who will be friendly with you. I work in a family, you have to work because the second family, I was with a grandmother, okay, and she has I think it's 13 children. So I need to work within that 13 children, the 13 range. So from one family to another, it is not as if I'm in one family.
Okay, so the Oman setting is like more like an extended family.
Yes, so I work with an extended, because it was the grandma who come to the company that she needs an housemaid. An housemaid over there is called Shangala.
Shangala.
Slave.
Slave.
Yes.
Wow.
So she was the one who bring me from the office. So I work within that 13 family.
And that's where you spent 8 months.
8 months.
Wow. So how was the payment like? Were you being paid directly or the company paid you after the family has paid
The
them?
family paid me 18 real.
18 years per month. Do you have any idea about the rate that you people travel from Nigeria to Oman for work? Like, how many did you meet? How many did you hear that have come and gone? You know.
Let me say, the agents, they are not ready to stop taking our girls over there. Because every day I have a friend over there. Because Princess Ademule creates a WhatsApp chat. So I will be able to talk to ladies over there. And everybody's giving different complaints. And some can, my friend, she has run away from the family because they were like, they are going to kill her if she intends going back to the office. And the office called her that you must not come back here unless we are going to kill you. So she has no choice than to run away. So right now, she is not with her passports. She's just hanging around.
So is it legal for them to kill people over there, or is it just a threat?
It is not a threat though. When we are there, we have a group, you know, Nigerian people. When you get there, you meet a Nigeria, we act like one family.
True.
Even if we are Igbo, Hausa, we don't mind as long as we are not in our country.
Yeah.
So we act like one family. So we have this WhatsApp chat over there. We get to talk to each other, talk about the missing ones. While I was there, we get to look for maybe 3 or 4 girls over there.
They went missing or they were killed?
Missing. They are not in Nigeria, they're not back in Nigeria, and they are not over there.
Wow. Okay. So are there only girls in Oman for work, or are boys also being taken?
I don't have idea.
About boys?
About
you know
boys.
about the girls?
Yes.
Okay. So do you have any plans of traveling out of the country for job purposes or educational purposes later? From your experiences now?
I'm already schooling in my country. If I want to travel back, I can't go back to an Arab country again. I don't want to have any business with an Arab people. But I can go to a better country, maybe for business purpose, or I have some things doing over there and come back.
Okay. I remember you just told me now that the company said they paid for your visa and tickets.
Yes.
But you said you gave them 600,000 naira. So where did that 600 naira
That
go
is
to?
Nigeria agency.
Oh, it's in 2 ways.
Yes. They will collect money from us and not knowing that they are the one over there paying. Right now, they know that all the ladies are aware about it. Some agents are just collecting little now, in order just to take them. Some agents are just collecting like 150 because they know that they will collect some percentage over there too again.
So those agents, the agency in Nigeria, they get paid into from you guys.
Yes, and over there.
So they just have as a conduit for it to get through.
The money they're collecting from us is just like a connection. Like they are the one who introduce us to people over there. So those are they will have to collect the money that they are the one who introduce us to the company over there. Without them, we can't go there. So they will collect the money for the connection. I guess that's the money they are collecting over
your
here.
ticket fare, visa money, and all that comes from Oman.
When you get there, you get to know that they are the one who pay for it, because they will be, if they get angry, they will have to tell you that you don't have rights over yourself. We can do and undo. We pay for your flight tickets. We buy you for 2 years.
Wow. So after 2 years, you're free to move around the country or just come back to your...
Come back to your country.
What is the most inhumane thing that you've heard that happened over there or you saw happen over there?
I don't go out. I'm always indoor.
Okay.
If I want to go out, I go back to the office. And if I go back to the office, I get to meet Nigerian ladies or another African. Because I have Ungada friend, I have the friend. Because it is not only Nigeria, it's all African. But Ethiopia, they have to stop their own. Since the girls that return, I guess they talk to their government and they complain. They close the embassy in Ethiopia. So no Ethiopian ladies over there again. So when you get to the office, you get to see things yourself without being told. The way they beat them, the way they just take them and say, let's go. And after 2 days or 3 days, nothing from them again. We get to be looking for the girl. What happened? Have you talked to Shadi? We've not talked to her. What's going on? And since her phone is being off for like 1 month, 2 months, 3 months without connection from her, so we know that something is wrong.
Did you know the name of the company over there? He said from here is Zenith agency. From here.
I can't recollect.
Okay.
But it is written in Arabic.
Wow. Okay, so what do you think the government can do to stop this movement of people to that country?
I don't think, we don't have embassy over there. Nigerian embassy is not there. So the only thing we can do right now is for us to stop the ladies here.
Stop the agency taking people over there.
Over there. Not to allow any ladies to go to Oman again. Because over there we don't have Nigeria embassy. So that is why we don't have anywhere to go for complaints. Because we don't have, there is no Nigeria embassy over there.
The trip from Nigeria, was it just one trip or you guys had stopovers?
We have stopover at Abu Dhabi.
Do you have any advice to other Nigerians seeking greener pastures abroad?
It is good to travel out though, if they want to. But my own advice is not to go to an Arab country. And if you want to travel out, you need to talk to an elderly person in your family. Maybe you don't have a parent again, just try to talk to. And you can get to know when the agents were like, don't talk to any of your family. Keep it as a secret.
Okay.
When you get there, you can talk to your family. Then you get to open your mind that things is going wrong somewhere. There's a lot of things going on. So if you want to travel out, it should be based on educational aspects or business aspects. Or maybe when you have a family over there. Do not leave your country when you have no hope. You are just going for going sake, because you want to make money. Because there is nothing over there. Things are really difficult and hard out there.
How are you trying to create an awareness for people that obviously most people are aware about your ordeal and all that? So how are you trying to create an awareness for people to know what really went on, happened over there, and because people have various questions for you and all that. So what are you trying to do now to get in touch with people?
Yes, I've opened a fan page on Instagram. For people who want to get in touch with me or ask a question, they can follow me on Instagram. Say no to slavery. Say no, there is no space. The 2 is number 2, not T-O. Say no to slavery. And I will reply on a message. I will apologize for those who has already sent a message on Facebook. Because I cannot reply a lot of messages because I'm having like 1,000 plus messages on Facebook. So that is why I have to open a fan page. So for anybody who wants to ask a question or assist in any way or the other, they can just follow me on Instagram. Say no to slavery. Okay,
so the Moremi initiative is about what specifically?
Yes, Moremi initiative is an initiative of Neofife under the House of the Dua Foundation, and It is being coordinated by Princess Damilola, who is a live ambassador of the brand. So we have so many projects under the Moremi initiative. Last year we did a cultural pageant, which is to empower young women and to bring out our culture and our heritage, which is going into extinct. So that is how we got to meet Damilola, and she told us about our audio in Oman, where she's been sent into modern day slavery. She came under Queen Moremi initiative, which is being handled and by Princess. The affairs of the initiative is being handled by the Princess Damilola. So she got in contact with the Oni of Ife, and we had she created a group chat where we communicate with other girls in Homa to know what they're passing through, their audio over there. But we thank God she didn't win the contest, but because of what she went through, when she told us what she went through, the Oni of Ife told us, Princess Damilola, to enroll her in the National Open University. That is where she is right now. Right now, we have a project which is Moremi the Musicals. It's a kind of stage act which empowers the young creative people in the country, and it's going to around the UK. We're taking it around UK. So the proceeds from that, from the tour, will be what we're going to use to set up a kind of empowerment center because there is no how we can tell them to come back or bring them back, facilitate their coming back without having something on ground for them to do. It's just as if bringing them back to zero level. So we want to have a kind of rehabilitation center, which we have a lot of things as in to empower them with, to teach them a lot of things so that they can benefit from the foundation.
What effort is the Moremi Ajasu initiative now planning to take to prevent the trafficking into other countries for slavery?
Okay. We are born into this life as humans. We are all humans. But when we came into this life, we got to know that we are not equals. Some are more privileged than the others. Some have opportunities more than the others. But I think that these underprivileged people, they want to make a living for themselves. During this course, they get misinformed. And they get being pushed into the modern day slavery. Some are abused, dehumanized. Some are into a lot of act, prostitution and everything. So I think the basic thing that we can do is to reorientate people here in this country, not only the girls, even the older ones, because they are those people that push these girls, push these young boys into it. They think, okay, there is a greener pasture over there, out of the country, not knowing that it's quite difficult on the other side also. So, and we want to tell our government, they have a lot of things to do to open more opportunities for young people. You see young people getting out of school, no job, nothing, and all opportunities are closed around them. And the ones making it in this country are fighting so hard to make a living for themselves. My advice for people living the country, if you're going to further your education, that is fine. If you're going for business, that is fine. But if you think you're going there to find a greener pasture and you're not sure of what you're going to get over there, life over there is not easy. Most people can't come back home because when they come back home, they're coming back home with nothing. So I think it's better people make it over here. We have young people, entrepreneurs making it, though it can be very, very difficult, but not as difficult as life over there. When you have nobody there, you don't know anybody, you have no families over there, it can be very, very terrible. We can make it happen here in our country, though it's still very, very difficult, but we can make it happen.